Hi, thanks for clicking on our Tipcem video. My name's Simon Jocelyn, I am the Senior Training Consultant. In the next 4 minutes I'd like to introduce you to both our in-house training facility and our outdoor training venue, which is sited at Exeter. On arrival, teams are given the Tipcem book, which contains all the activities of the day and allows the teams the opportunity to start designing their own unique training experience. Each activity has an amusing scenario. This one tells the team they're straight into an alligator farm. The mission, should they choose to accept it. The rules applicable to each one of the tasks. The time available in order to complete the task. The value of the activity. And just to make it interesting, penalties that they may incur on the way. This formula works equally well for the outdoor programs as it does for our indoor training events. Let's first take a look at the Tipcem indoor training events, which we can organise at any suitable training venue across the UK. After introductions and icebreakers, the teams are presented with a variety of 16 problems. Before any activity can take place, the first thing the team need to do is to enter into the planning stage. The rock team decided to split into two groups, with the first team building this impressive 10-foot paper tower. Meanwhile, the other half of the team took on the communications problem of the blivet. The third challenge of the day was one of Tipcem's most popular problems, the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Under verbal guidance from a partner, the blindfolded team member has to negotiate a simple obstacle course. And then on arrival, very carefully place another layer of pizzas and glasses on the Leaning Tower of Pizza. The other half of the team elected to build a bridge out of bamboo and parcel tape to allow the team to escape from the big wood troll. The Leaning Tower of Pizza builders joined forces with the bridge builders to help solve the problem. And with the combined effort, the bridge was constructed and the whole team were able to make their escape. After the debrief, one element of the team decided on the cognitive problem of the domino dilemma. Meanwhile, the other half of the team decided to test their communication skills by sending a coded message. Once again, input from the whole team was required in order to solve the domino dilemma. The final exercise that the teams elected for on their unique day was the shelter build. Believe it or not, there are 14 people in this two-man hike tent singing campfire songs in order to get their bonus. Lastly, we'd like to thank all the teams from Rock for their participation and support. Well, that's our mobile team building and leadership programs that we can bring to you. Now let me show you some of the things we have at our permanent site at Exeter. Teams might start their day with the conundrum of trying to construct a 5.5-foot Chinese puzzle, or for an interesting communications problem, controlling a heavy pen from outside an area whilst trying to write letters on a whiteboard. Panning round our meadow to the left past our two group room marquees, we find hidden in the trees the reactor. This is a project management exercise where teams have to extract from the box some spent plutonium and then transport it without going in the danger area through a number of gates, eventually depositing it in a safe handling container. The armchair canoe slalom is always guaranteed to generate a laugh, as teams attempt to swing their suspended canoeists through a series of gates along a prescribed course. At the end of each activity, which should last around about 45 minutes, the team would return to the group room for a review before commencing the next challenge. Dockside is definitely one of the favourites with the young or the young at heart, as the team have to unload the ship over the dock wall and get themselves and the product to market. The stretch across will challenge the team, as they have to transport an injured person over a series of bridges through our alligator farm. Completing our 360-degree tour of our meadow, we come across the bridge, where teams have to build a bridge using only parcel tape and bamboo strong enough to transport everyone across. Well, thank you for joining us on our whistle-stop tour of Tipcem Leadership Trust and looking at some of the activities that we have available. If you're a youth organisation or an educational establishment, please contact us. This facility is for you. And if you're a company within the Southwest, we really could do with your support. So if you're thinking about doing some team building or leadership training in the future, why not put your money to good use? Thanks very much.